Hello, we're the Little family. I'm Billy, my wife Jenny, and our 7 children. We are in the process of adopting from Bulgaria. The question that usually is asked is, why? Why are you adopting? With all these kids, why do you want more children? And then they ask, why are you adopting from Bulgaria? Where did that come from? So why are we adopting? We've seen a need, in the last few years, we've seen a need to help children who are hurting. We've seen children locally, stories in the news about children who are abused, even who are killed through abuse. Stories of children who are aborted because mothers are in terrible need, don't have any other option they feel. There's nothing to do with that child. We've seen a need there. Another factor that came into our decision to adopt was spending time with Jenny's sister and her family, who for years have fostered and have adopted children of their own. And so just seeing their family and how God has used their family to help so many children in need. A couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago, some friends of ours showed us a movie at their home once called Mully. Story of a man and his family who began a foster home for children in need in Africa. And that movie really spoke to our hearts. So a culmination of all these things together over the last couple of years brought us to the understanding that God has called us, our family, the Little family, to adopt. We wanted to adopt locally here in Indiana, but because the foster system won't allow us to foster because of the size of our family, it turned out that the only way for us to adopt a child is to do it internationally. So God brought us to an adoption agency that is helping us to adopt through Bulgaria. It's expensive to adopt overseas. It'll cost us about $35,000 to $40,000 to adopt in Bulgaria. God has blessed our family financially, but we didn't have that much money lying around, so God brought us to Connected Hearts Ministry that was able to help us raise money. Jenny can tell us about that.
Sure. So we met Misty and Brandon in Connected Hearts Ministry through some mutual friends from my hometown who had also adopted and just had great success in raising their money. So we contacted them. They have been so helpful to us. They called us right away and spoke with us, and we talked with them about the amount of money, and they immediately told us about grants and all kinds of means by which you can do to help raise money and get people involved in the adoption process. And so it's been very successful. We have now raised about $13,000, which is about a third of what we need. And they have been able to take this large amount, so $35,000, $40,000, and doing little fundraising activities with us to break it down in smaller chunks. And so they did the adoption board with us, for example, and within 2 weeks we had raised $5,000. And we're just so thankful for them to help us with that. In spite of COVID and everything going on, they've been very helpful in directing us in that. And then also helping us get our friends and family involved in this. And we're just so grateful for that and making that easier for us. And at this point, we have grants and other things that we have applied for and we're waiting on, and they have more things in the future that we should be able to do. So that's exciting. And every little penny, every dollar that's given helps them to continue on this process. There are multiple families doing exactly what we're doing. And they're helping the fundraising and the money aspect not be the barrier that most people won't adopt because it's so expensive, and they're breaking down those barriers and helping us out with that. So we're very thankful to them, and we're very thankful to everyone who has donated every penny to us. Every little amount just is so such a blessing to us, and we're just so thankful for that. So thank you all out there, and thank you so much, Connected Hearts Ministry.
Thank you.
Thank you.